Funny enough, my parents weren't really ski people. So when I moved to Whistler, I was completely unaware of the whole lifestyle of it all. I moved to the mountains on a whim. My best friend at the time said, why not try it out for a year? Like a lot of kids, I was just hungry to get out of town and start to create my own reality and experience something new. I never had a big dream of chasing a snowboard career when I moved to the mountains. It was, in all honesty, I was running from the chaos of being bullied at school and just a home life that was a little bit shaky. I ran into the mountains and a whole new world opened up for me. I fell in love with the sense of community and this group of people, kind of transplants from around the world that came together with this passion to fill their lives and their days with as much time in nature as possible. Kind of the contrast of the societal norm. And everyone was so incredible at navigating the mountains. I was so mesmerized by watching people cruise and glide through the trees and the snow on these crazy deep days, and I was totally struggling, and it lit something up for me. It just drew me to want to be able to experience that and to be able to do that. I adopted this way of life, and my focus quickly became, how can I spend as much time as possible on my snowboard? I worked at bars and restaurants at night to accommodate this new passion and be on snow every day. One day I was invited out by a group of friends for my very first proper backcountry day, and I'll never forget it. Standing on top of this mountain, this vantage point of a sea of peaks for as far as the eye could see. It was an endless opportunity for adventure and exploration, and I knew in that moment that this is something that I really wanted to do for the rest of my life. Snowboarding became the craft to do just that and so much more. It's a place I still run to find solace in, and where I go to make space in my head and clear my head and connect with my heart more. Nature has become and continues to be one of my biggest teachers. They have taught me the necessity to trust, to stay calm, to surrender, to focus, to be intuitive to the nuances of nature, to breathe, to commit, to find joy in suffering, to accept loss, to overcome challenge, to contemplate the fragility of life, to manage risk, and above all else, to embrace the joy of living in the present moment, and to respect the incredible power of nature and live in harmony with it. Everything in the natural world is interconnected and dependent upon each other. And just like we seek balance within ourselves, nature strives for the same. In my short time of living fully immersed in the mountains, and by spending time with others who have multiple generations of knowledge and wisdom, I've seen firsthand the detrimental influence that we've had on disrupting this balance. From glaciers receding at alarming rates, landslides and erosion, earlier snow melt, lower snowfall accumulation, and weather patterns becoming increasingly erratic and harsh. There isn't one definitive thing that's thrown off this balance within nature. I mean, it's accumulation of a lot of actions by all of us that's created this. And if we're able to look at it that way, it actually makes it more palpable to be able to understand that we can create change. The decisions that we make have an impact on the whole. I mean, it's our responsibility as lovers of the outdoors to rally together and bring forth any innovations and skill sets from every corner in order to help create change and to help clean up the mess that we've created. The mountains continue to be one of the greatest gifts I've ever experienced in my life, and I know that to be the same for many. They provide a place for us to connect with our hearts, to truly feel alive, to exist within the natural world and enjoy the journey. And that's what it's all about.